Hi, this is Rock. We're going to do two functions, days and days360. So for this, I'm going to have two sets of dates. Here we're going to have order date and then delivery date. And then we're going to have delivery time in days. Let's say we're looking at everything for the year of 2025. So we'll say the start is 2025, and then we're going to go through 12/31 of 25. And so for my order date, I'm going to do this as a rand between this, and that should give me a date here, which if I format it as a date, there we go. And then I've got, before I hit Control D to fill down, I'm going to make sure that these are absolute references. So here we go, Control D. So here's a bunch of random dates. I'm going to copy those and paste the values. And then here I'm going to make it be this plus rand between, so a random number of days between 3 days, let's say 2 days, and 25 days. Okay, just to get a number of dates here. And then if I do that, and I say copy, paste those values. All right, I'm going to sort these based on the order date. So now we have order date and delivery date, and we're going to find out what the delivery time in days was using the days function. And this is just like the workdays one. It measures the days between two dates, except with workdays, it was just looking at the difference in workdays. This is a more simple one. It just does the straight up calculation between the end date here and the start date. So the delivery time in days here, if I paste that down. So for the first one, it was 13 days. Next one is 22. Next one is 15. So obviously we got better a little bit down here, but we had some bad ones too. 25-day delivery. So days is the function that you can use to count the number of days between two dates. Now let's try with DAYS360. It's basically the same thing. DAYS360 is a version of the days calculation that sometimes is used in accounting to simplify calculations. Basically an accounting process whereby you assume each of the months has 30 days. So I'm going to show you where we just say DAYS360. Here's the start date and the end date being this. And then there's a method. So you have the US method, which is you put in a false, or if you wanted to do the European method, you would do true. So two different methods for how to calculate those. I'm going to say false here. So based on a 360-day cycle, these are a little bit different. It's different here in part because I'm sure instead of having the 31st of January, it's ignoring that as a day. So you have one less day on delivery. And going between February and March, it makes some calculations simpler. And that's how you would do that. So that's days and days360. Next, we're going to look at today and now functions. See you then.